Hey everybody, and welcome back to week 2 of the Road Royalty online rowing competition. Now for 23.2, we're going to call this workout foo bar. This is going to consist of 3 scored opportunities with a total of 4 working intervals and 1 rest. The way that we're going to break this down is the first 2 scores are essentially going to be a distance. Then the final score is going to be the total distance accumulated throughout the entire workout. Now the way we're going to set this up is it's going to be broken down into an 800-meter row for time. That's our first score. Then we're going to go directly from that 800 with no rest into a 6-minute window to accumulate max distance. At the end of that 6 minutes, we're going to begin our first and only rest of 4 minutes. Get up, walk around, do what you got to do, but get back on that rower in time for a quick rolling start to begin our third interval, which is a 9-minute window to again accumulate max distance. Now at the end of that 9 minutes, there is again no rest as it transitions into our final interval, which is a 400-meter sprint. Now the way we're scoring these is going to be an 800-meter row, a 400-meter row, and then the total accumulated distance throughout both of those intervals. Now, the way we're going to set this up, pay attention to the monitor as we need to get all the intervals set in correctly. All right, now follow along closely as we input our workout, which is going to begin by selecting workout, new workout. Now once we get it down to our menu, we want the intervals variable as we are setting in multiple different type of intervals. Now interval 1 is going to be distance. Now this is a standalone score of 800 meters. We do not want to add any rest into this as 800 meters rolls directly into the next interval. We're going to hit check and take it to our second interval, which now we want our time. Now once we select that time, we're going to increase the time to 6 minutes. Then we want to drop all the way down to our rest period. Here we're going to add 4 minutes. Now this is our only rest during this workout. From here, let's select the check mark. Now for our third interval, we're doing time again. This is going to be updated to 9 minutes. So we're increasing the distance there, but we need to now adjust our rest because there is no rest at the end of the 9 minutes. We will be going directly into our final interval, which is our 4th interval. And lastly, this is a distance. Now we want to adjust this one down to a 400-meter distance interval. Now again, we do not want any time here because after this 400 meters, the workout is complete. So when you're ready, we just want to hit the check mark. And we're going to get to the interval 5. We do not want 5 intervals. So when you are officially ready, strapped in and good to go, hit select no more workouts or intervals, and you are good to begin. Okay, now that the workout is over and we had a good one, give yourself a little rest, shake it out, walk it off, get some water, do a little cool down, stretch. We spent some time on that rower. Now let's think about how are we going to submit our scores. So get your monitor out, get your camera out, take a picture of what we're looking at next. All right, now let's collect our scores by starting with more options than memory. From here we have the most recent score, the workout that was completed, which also has that 800 to start. That is our first interval. Now, when we look at this monitor, everything that we need here is on this monitor. All we need to know is the 2 times for each of those distances. So we have our 800 meters, which was a 250.4. We had our 400 meter interval, which is a 128. And then lastly, our total distance was a 5,003. Now, those are the 3 different options that we need to know, the 3 different numbers we need to know, so that way we can input the correct information. Total distance, 800 meter time, and then our 400 meter time. All right, now that we've completed the workout, we've taken our picture, we've looked at our monitor to collect our scores. Now when we go to input that into the computer, we need to make sure that we're tying the right data with the right score. For example, the longer time will go with the 800 meter. The shorter time will go to the 400 meter. And then the total meters will go to total meters, total distance. And remember, that total distance still includes the 400 meter sprint and the 800. So that's a total of 1,200 meters that's added to our 6 and 9 minute window that we had to accumulate total distance. Now, that's all we have for this week, so have fun.